Good afternoon. My name is Shay Sullivan. My partner Kate Bannon and I are going to be discussing the Florida Educator Accomplished Practices. FEEPs were designed to help professional teachers develop instructional plans to meet all students' needs.
Our main focus today is going to be assessment. It is comprised of 6 parts that ensures that the educator is consistently effective. It is important to have many different types of assessment such as pre-test, standardized tests, portfolios, and case studies. The first of the 6 parts that make up assessment is A. Analyzes and applies data from multiple assessments and measures to diagnose students' learning needs, informs instruction based on those needs, and drives the learning process.
The second is B. Designs and aligns formative and summative assessments that matches learning objectives to lead to mastery. In my General Methods course, previously taken here at Flagler, we were asked to make a unit plan comprised of 5 objectives. Along with each objective, an appropriate assessment was required. For example, my first objective was to have students create their own haikus based on the traditional 3-line 575 syllable format. This is the rubric that the students were graded upon. Another example was the quiz given to the students based off their poetry unit. The next key of assessment is to use a variety of assessment tools to monitor student progress, achievement, and learning gains.
The next part of assessment is D. Modifies assessments and testing conditions to accommodate learning styles and varying levels of knowledge. In EDU 301, we were asked to test one student using the Tower and CTOP test. There were 4 sections to the test: elision, blending non-words, sight word efficiency, and phonemic decoding efficiency. In my case, I was testing a first grade student who needed a quiet testing area due to slight learning needs. Because of her needs, proper accommodation was given.
Part 5 is E. Shares the importance and outcomes of student assessment data with the student and the student's parent and caregivers. An example of this would be giving a parent-teacher conference or weekly progress reports. These examples give parents an insight on student progress and addressing their needs.
Our last element of assessment is F. Applies technology to organize and integrate assessment information. A perfect example would be from one of my practicum classrooms this semester. The teacher is allowing students to log onto a website called FCAT Explorer. This is a way that the students are learning through the use of technology. This website allows students to answer questions independently, as well as let teachers monitor the students' progress on the strands, benchmarks, and skills that they are learning about. Another example comes from the same classroom where a document camera is used daily. This can be used to display images and objects on a larger screen. It allows teachers to enlarge objects such as text pages, worksheets, and manipulatives so that the entire class can see it clearly.
With all 6 parts that make up assessment portion of the Florida Educator Assessment Practices, known as FEEPs, teachers are sure to be on the right track for helping students reach their potential.